Ladies about to get back underway for the second half. 9-point lead for the Lady Rams. What did Coach Bill Franey tell his troops? You think, John, with an unexpected 9-point advantage in halftime?
Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, and it truly is. Now, is it realistic to think that you're going to be able to shoot, 65, 70% for the game? And
Nearly 50%,
well,
John.
we know
Wow.
that that's not right. Those stats even changed by the last few minutes, but up until about 3 minutes left in the second quarter, they were shooting 70%. So, um, although they did slow down in the second quarter,
Yeah.
a good defense applied, more aggressive defense applied. I I really think that at this point, coming out of the second, out of halftime into this third quarter, it wouldn't be a bad idea if Coach Phillips just throws on the press, tries to snap the lethargic kind of
hmm
mood that seems to be on her team right now.
Here come the Lady Rams. It'll be Azad now working into threats. She's got 10 in the first half, well above her average points per game. By the time things are said and done, turns, spins, loses the handle. Somehow it ends up in the hands of Chevelle Cox, and then there's a whistle. Looking at some scores, individual scores in the first half. You've got threats with 10 for the Lady Rams. Also, Fuller off the bench with 8. Chevelle Cox with 5. And Chargois with 5.
That's great defense by Cox. She's so athletic.
Her foot was on
On
the
the
out of
line.
bounds line. She can't believe it. That's a turnover by Fuller. Meanwhile, for Lydia Lyons, leading scorers would be Ward with came off the bench. She's got 6. And then Hill and Colbert, both with 5. Of course, Colbert off the bench as well. Page also chipped in 5. Balanced scoring, just not enough scoring. Too many missed easy shots, John, in the first half for Lady Lion. Turnover right there. Not a good pass by Croc. She was looking for Page.
They just fired a fastball down in there, and not what you need when you've got bigs to cover up the Lady Lion bigs. You've got to put some mark on that, and you get the right trajectory.
And a whistle off the missed shot from Courtney Chargois. She'll go to the line. Spent some time playing at Baton Rouge Community College before coming up to Fort Worth. Out of Maurice, Louisiana, buries the first free throw. Third foul on Page.
Not good this early in the second half.
Chargois got 6. Looking for point number 7. Ward with a nice seal. Outside rebound. And here comes Hill now. Working right side. Croc spins it back over to Hill. She'll launch a 3.
Just no confidence in that shot right now.
Reset. Again, third, fourth shot of the possession, and none fall. And that possession right there pretty much typifies this game. A missed 3, offensive rebound, missed shot, 2 more missed shots by Alexis. 4 looks at the basket, and none fell. Into the paint, tough shot. Here comes Hill. Been quiet with 5 points. Again, 5 early points, just like we saw on Thursday. Been real quiet. We might need her to score. We mentioned pregame, we don't need her to score very much. We may need her to score now. Croc. Oh, who's going to bail us out tonight? Will it be Croc again? Why not? Bethany Croc, the undersized guard, just 5'6", goes right to the left block. Poster, man up, turn, spins, get the easy roll. Going for three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Well, that was a great move by Bethany Crock coming from the outer right side. Made a fantastic cut through the paint and just outsped her man to the ball. and then the defender trying to play a little catch up ends up with the errant miscue.
She's got 6. Foot's on the line, but the shot is true. 10th point for Felicia Fuller, the freshman from Garland, Texas. Extends the lead back to 9.
This Lady Rams club has an answer, it seems like, for everything that the Lady Lions throw at them.
Tough shot by Kroc. Alexis picks up the loose ball. Cleared by Cox. Fuller. Slow things down now with Chargois working on Hill. Screen backs off. 12 on the shot clock. Plenty of time here to make a good shot. And a whistle. I think it's going to be. I got to call it 2 shots.
Taylor Hill, yep.
It's her first.
And that was a fantastic little step to the right, crossover, back to the left. She had a completely wide open lane. Taylor Hill trying to make up ground and just had no other choice but to foul her.
First free throw is good. She's now 3 of 4 from the line for today. She's got 7. Well short. Kroc comes out with it. I want to remind you folks to keep track of all the comings and goings, photos, videos, information on all of our social media sites. Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube, and Vine, Google+, Periscope.
And another rebound for Cox. Somebody could research that. It seems like Cox has got a ton of rebounds.
Well, we'll look that up. She's got 8.
Wow.
Long ball. Lou Allen off the mark. Fuller comes up with it. Another offensive rebound. That is the 8th offensive rebound of the game. Now turnover. Bethany. She'll lay it up and in. Left side. Left hand. The lead is cut to 8. Her 8th point.
Bethany Kroc trying to get a little fire started here. We call her affectionately the fire starter, but they're going to need her to create some defensive forced turnovers there.
Way downtown. Back rim. Anabulele will cross midcourt with a chance to cut the lead to 6, perhaps even 5. Good look from Kroc. That needs to fall, Mr. Cookman. That's a wide open look.
Wide open. You got to have those fall.
And Anabulele with the block. As you see, Cox and threats. The double threat, 15 rebounds. The rest of the team just 7 for the ball game. The All-American leading the way.
Yeah, those 2 ladies, man, they clean it up. You're not much getting past them once you shoot it.
Chargois, free throw's good.
Very good free throw
There's the bump.
shooter.
You got to be set there. You can't lean into her. Feet weren't set. It's an easy whistle every time.
That's why you got to choose. You got to consciously turn around and sprint back to your spot so that you can get a good position and play defense correctly.
Another offensive rebound for the Lady Rams, and this is becoming a factor now. A lot of offensive second chances. That shot, they make it count off that offensive rebound. It is Cox. She's got 7.
Chevelle Cox having a game of her life today. Like you said, these Lady Rams, they come into the Schaefer Center not intimidated at all. Matter of fact, maybe home away from home.
They may go 3-0 here with a win today. Lead is 11. Zod will slow things down. Zod's had a quiet game, just 4 points. She's the team's leading assist
Good defense.
maker. That's a very
Dottie
good defense.
Diggles.
You got numbers. Oh my. You can't lead her that much, Miss Croc. She had Megan on the left wing.
Yeah, it looked like she just committed to what she wanted to do instead of reading what was really available. She's thinking, well, Megan needs to be a step faster. Well, obviously she wasn't. And as bad as you want that play to happen, you've got to be able to evaluate that on the fly and then make your adjustment. And it probably wouldn't have been a bad idea for her just to pull up.
Pull it back out.
Or if she had a good shot opportunity, she could have just pulled up right where she passed it and taken the little 8-footer.
Diggles on threats. Ward with the rebound, her 8th of the game. Ward having a good game with the bench role today. Making amends for her last game where she didn't have a really good outing. Much better. There's a long ball. That's Anabalelli, no good.
Ward trying to make a little something happen down there.
Nearly had it. Instead, it's on up ahead. The easy lay-in from Allie Llewellyn. And the lead is 13-40. I think check that 44-31 now, I believe.
And Anabalelli with just a really bad foul. Really, really bad decision. Was not even close to even making any kind of impact on that shot. And she just did not stop herself on the follow-through. That foul is a control foul well after the shot.
So worthy conference to start today, folks. Here would be your lay of the land, Wayland Baptist.
Actually, right now that John Brown is in fourth and SAGU would be fifth.
Exactly right, because of the half-game edge. Either way, they would play each other. See, Wayland Baptist would play the winner of St. Greg's and USAO. And the number 2 seed, the Stars, would face the winner of Mid-America versus whoever wins Bacone and St. Greg's. No, check it. They would play the winner of Bacone and St. Greg's. I don't think that graphic was right. At the line, Llewellyn, and the free throw is good, and the lead is 14. She's got 6. Is it time to worry yet, John, or are we still?
We know that these Lady Lions play a good
lanes.
full court press. I'm not sure.
With shots like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You need to create something. Don't wait for a certain time to say, okay, well, it's time to put on the full court press because you're in panic mode. Now, early on, so you can start cutting into it and proving to your team that they can do this. They can cut into that. And if you need to give them a break, you back off of it every now and then. But,
nice block by Diggles.
I believe it's not too early to get into the full court press.
15-footer, no good.
Over the back.
Over the back by Lashina Trice, the other DeSoto product on the floor. Sophomore, 5'8" guard. Just checked into the game. That's actually going to be her 3rd foul. So not a lot of action, but when she's in, she's making things happen with a lot of whistles. It's her 3rd. 2nd of the quarter for Texas Wesleyan. A rainbow layup. Nothing there, and somehow the ball bounced off a white jersey. That's just the kind of play, again, we've seen that all game long, just sloppy attempts at the basketball and then loose balls going all the wrong ways.
Now we're into a full court press.
Rams able to break it. 15-footer, buried it.
And not much you can do when you're shooting so well.
Sweet Lou Allen, her 8th point of the game.
Somebody's assignment got broken down and left her wide open. And these Lady Rams are shooting much too well today to leave any shot open.
Diggles keeps the ball above her shoulders, turns squares, lets it fly. She's got 4. The lead is 14. Minute and 15 left. 17-footer, not there.
Oh,
That little
wow.
tip drill, a long rebound tip drill is good from Miss Felicia Fuller.
Offensive rebound and putback all in one motion.
Hill turns, spins, tried to slip it into Diggles.
Yeah,
not a good idea. Too much
force.
Traffic. Be careful. Be careful for the foul now at the other end. I know you're frustrated. Don't commit a foul. And make it look easy now. On fire, number 14. Felicia Fuller's got 12. And the lead is 18, Mr. Cookman. And a near steal there by Felicia. She is on fire. Hill's got to take that 3. You got to hit that. You got to hit that. She does. Hill with 8, with 18 seconds left in the third.
Quells the momentum just for a second.
And here's the full court press indeed. 4 white jerseys in the backcourt. And that's what you want right there. Oh, pick that ball up, Ditisha. Pick it up. And that shot is no good. We go to the fourth quarter with a lead, 51-36. The lead was 9 at the half. The lead is now 15. Extending their advantage on the road are the Lady Rams. Coach Bill Franey just making probably small adjustments. I don't think you change much. Just keep. The only thing now is to watch the pressure coming. Now here's the game stats for you. The rebounds pretty close. Assist, advantage for the Lions. Turnovers dead even. 10 more or 5 more steals for the Rams. But there's your field goal percentage, John. 46 to a paltry 28%.
You're not going to be too many teams, no matter whether you're at home or on the road, shooting 28% from the field. You have a better chance if that's your three-point percentage, and you still have a good 40 to 50% percentage from the field, but 28% just not going to get it done at any level.
Fuller leads all scorers, including over Threats. Threats has 10. She's been stuck there for a while. Fuller, though, has got the 14 points.
I believe
Threats with a double-double, though, with 11 boards.
Yep. And would say Cox is on her way to a double-double.
Cox has 7 points and 9 rebounds. Definitely on her way to joining Threats. Well, here we go.
Just think, 4 of the starters are out for the Lady Rams. May give Coach Franny a new idea of what he should be doing.
You got to have that. You got to put that in. All right, there you go. At least get to the line. Charity Page with a nice offensive putback off the missed shot from Hill. She'll go to the line. She's got 5 points on 2 of 5 shooting, 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Not a bad free throw shooter. Kind of releases it high. Gets that one to fall. Just take that. You watching young players take that ball and go straight back up. Don't putz around with it. The defense will come to you, and you'll get the contact and the whistle more than likely. Second free throw is off the mark. He's out across midcourt. Now the pressure's been backed off a little bit. Coach Schultz electing to wait, reinsert pressure perhaps later on in the quarter. And there, the Rams do the job themselves, get the ball back over to the Lady Lions.
And this is where you wish you make all your free throws. You know, everything counts, and it's super sensitive at this point. To every point is a must.
McAfee quickly to the right side, can't get the fall. Threats. Now check that, Fuller. And McAfee asking for an out of bounds. Foot by Fuller, but not to be the case. Speaking of free throws, 10 of 17 for the Lady Rams, 58%. 5 of 8 for Lady Lions at 62%. Izod finds Chargois, not there. Chargois again, underneath, blocked from behind by Becker. Threats can't believe it. Could this be a little defensive jolt, shot in the arm? Check that. Diggle's not there. Careful, careful, Charity.
And that's number 4 on Charity Page.
And that is a big one. That is a huge foul. She's going to have to come out of the game in just a minute with 8:43 left. And here comes Ward to relieve Page. That's a frustration foul.
Absolutely.
It's very unnecessary. In the back court, she had secured possession, trying to make something happen. Now here's the trap. Izod now over to the corner. And perhaps we might see an early version of the four corners. Work it over the left side. Tipped into the hands of McAfee, looking inside for Cox. Ooh, nice move from Hill. Ward trips and falls and just picked up by Izod. On up ahead. Not there. Chargois with the missed layup. Both teams looking just a bit sloppy. You see the second half update. St. Greg's giving Wayland Baptist all they can handle. Whistle underneath. That would be interesting. St. Greg's to upset WBU. Wow.
That would put Coach Bostwick and his Lions club in a much better position going down the stretch here.
Oh, that was the men's game. You're right. It was the men's game. Ward, as you see, inching her way to the line. There's the men's standings. Wayland Baptist right there knocking on the door behind the SAGU Lions, the male Lions. The guys will see action here at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Zod looks off one defender, takes it up herself, tipped around. We'll keep it right here. .737. The lead is 12. Cox nearly lost the handle and looks like she may have rolled an ankle right as she was dribbling the basketball. That's interesting. Trying to walk it off now. Transfer from San Jacinto College. Like we said, out of Port of Spain, Trinidad, 6-foot sophomore. We mentioned Izod, of course, she's from France. She also transferred here from out West Texas and Angelo State University. Another Rams ball club. In fact, my sister went to Angelo State. Met her soon-to-be husband, Mr. Coy Tipton. They moved from West Texas out here to Midlothian. Never left, 20 years, still here. Ward fighting inside, not there. Becker slips around underneath the paint. McAfee spins it back over to Becker. Looking for a good shot. Tough shot. Oh, and Hill slices through two defenders with the leaner off the back of the glass, hard into the rim. The lead is back to 10. That's a good look there. I'm surprised that missed. Threats, that's usually money for her. A chance to cut into this lead, perhaps into 8, maybe 7 with a 3-ball. As you see Threats and Diggles going at Ward. Misses the elbow shot.
Got to make
That's a
those.
good look, John.
At this point, those have to go in. You've got it down to 10. And those are usually cashed in by Lakeland Ward. She's an excellent shooter from that 10 to 15 mark. And unfortunately didn't fall in there. You
There's a
see
shot from Hill.
the crazy shot from Taylor Hill, just forcing her will upon it, and it's still not out of hand. It's not this game is not over by any stretch, but and the Lady Lions are playing some good defense,
Well,
coming up
the
with
block
some
from Becker.
yep, and coming up
threats.
with some good rebounds. They've got to convert. This is not a time where so you got to put your focus hat on and really make things happen offensively. They're getting the opportunities, wide open looks.
Hill has 10. Ward nearing a double-double. She's got 8 and 8, so we'll keep an eye on that for you. 3 of 6 from the field. First things first, let's get a possession back. Izod directs traffic, now working right side. Picked up by Hill. Threats, been quiet of late. 5 in the shot clock. Gotta throw it up. Fuller, she's been hot. That one's off the mark, and there is another offensive rebound. But Hill,
Taylor Hill making it happen down there.
Scrapes it out of the corner.
Did not give up at all on the defense and still kept swiping at it, created that.
Oh, baby, there's Becker freeing herself on the baseline.
Now in the full court trap press right here, every corner gets trapped.
Oh, and a foul, little ticky-tack foul. Lakin Ward, that's going to be her 4th. No, checked it. That's going to be her, it is her 4th. So what do you do if you're Phillips? You've got Ward and
Gotta
Page,
let them play.
both with 4 fouls.
You gotta
just
let
keep
them
her
play.
in?
Absolutely. Gotta let her play. She's in a groove, and it's after once they get under 5 minutes, you'll start rotating her and Charity Page.
Izod over to Chargois. In position, not there though. Trice. Izod slips past Hill, misses the layup. Got to clear that ball. Here come Hill, cross midcourt. She'll slow it down just a minute. Look weak side, nothing there. Becker reverses over to McAfee. Good ball movement now. Ward into the paint, and that's a problem. Oh, but Diggles takes care of it. Hill actually bumped into Ward and got in Ward's way.
Yep.
But the ball ended up in Diggles' hands and put it through.
Jarred the ball loose, and it became a free ball. Went
Oh,
right
there's
to
a good
Diggles.
defense right there. Hill with the foul going,
And it
baby!
counts.
And Hill
Now they're fired up. Now they're fired up here in the Schaefer Center.
will head to the line with a chance to cut it to 5, and the crowd has come to life here at the Schaefer. She's got 12 on that full court pressure defense. Here it is again, the tail end of the play. That's athletic right there.
And
That's
McAfee
just a strong move.
gets her hand on it, and that excellent, quick, gamble-style defense that Alexis McAfee brings is paying off at this point, and it does. We've seen this full court trap press work against many teams.
And the lead is checked at 3 now. 50. Oh, another turnover. Page got a hand on it. Hill take care of that basketball. Gives it back over to the Lady Rams in transition. Fuller picked up by Diggles. Not there. Ripped out of the air. Cox. Long 3. Not there. Cox again. A travel by Cox off the missed shot from Lou Allen. And suddenly the intensity has picked up out of nowhere. The game went about 2-3 levels upward.
And there you saw Taylor Hill pass up a wide open 3. And
Yep.
this is where that confidence comes into play. She just has not been shooting. She's in the shooter slump, and she really needed to just bear down and take it. You know, no matter what, you got to wipe all those misses out of your mind and do what you do best, because at this point in the game, things are getting tense and tight. That means the players are focusing. Now they've just cut a almost 15-point lead within about 6 minutes. They've cut it down to a 3-point ball game.
Look at the passion on her face, Cookman.
Yeah, and see, when you're in this focus, she's got to understand, hey, I'm focused up. I'm going to shoot it. It's going to go in.
Leads all Lions with 13. She's actually 2 of 6 from 3, so she's shooting 33%, which is not a bad clip from beyond the arc.
Not terrible. She's used to being very consistent from there, but you got to forget that at this point in the game and just have faith and trust your ability.
Lions with a chance to tie the game with a 3-ball. Could be. Not there. And
Charity
Page.
Page smartly throws it off of the defender's leg that's right there on the baseline.
Hill's got to keep the feet still. Now Diggles gets it back over to Becker. Under 4 to play.
I love the patience. No panic here.
Reversal back over to McAfee.
Plenty of time on the clock.
10 on the shot clock. Reset. High screen pick, not there. Take it again. Hill looking for answers. Finds Becker. And it's Diggles. Not there. Pushed. We're going to keep it here. Threats with a foul. That's her 4th foul.
And Diggles had an easy put back there. She's got to hit that. And it's a great rebound, great position, stayed home. There we go.
Oh, Hill!
And that's what we're talking
Buries
about.
Another one!
You just forget the past and you work on what you know you can do.
And it looked good coming off, too. It looked like it was going dead in the moment it left her fingers. And we are tied at 51 apiece. Lions clawing, climbing. And Diggles with a turnover.
Charity Page.
Check that. Page with a turnover. Now with 3 left, you can take the lead. Would be the first lead of the game.
Yeah, what a great 3-minute stretch of basketball for the Lady Lions.
No call. Offensive rebound. The first lead of the game.
Page
with
stays
2:45
with
left.
And Threats really wanting the charge there.
And another bad pass, and the Lady Rams are collapsing.
They have collapse, epic collapse right here. You can tell they're tired, they're winded, and just not finishing strong. This has been the mantra all year long for the Lady Rams.
Wide open 3, why not? Too strong. And we're talking 17 straight points.
At this point
for the Lady Lions.
Yeah, at this point in the game, Lady Lions you got to understand that the clock is their friend, and they've got to really work every second of that clock that they can. I know Megan Becker was wide open in that corner, but if they're not going to come out and challenge, just sit there with the ball. And if it doesn't change, you shoot it. If they give you 5 more seconds, then shoot it 5 seconds later.
We are 2 minutes left in the 4th, and Lady Rams have yet to score a single point in the 4th quarter. Our 4th quarter score was 51-36 heading into the final stanza, and they have yet to even put a free throw up on the board. It's been all Lions in the 4th, the home team surging back.
Possession error now, that's a jump ball. Possession error pointing towards the Rams. The Rams will get it, and now this is all important to the Lady Lions, is that the possession error is coming back to them. They're going to tag Taylor Hill with a little push off.
That is the team's 4th foul. And are they going to call that a shooting foul? I don't think there was any active shooting with Hill's infraction. No, they're going to inbound it underneath with 1:50 remaining in your ball game. The Lions pitching a shutout in the 4th quarter, and that's an easy call for Becker.
It's on the ground.
That's the 5th.
It's the 4th foul.
That would be the 4th foul now.
This 4th foul for both teams. So next foul is going to send one of these teams into the bonus.
Trapped in the corner. Diggles trying to wrestle it 3 from Threats. We'll keep it right here. They'll just reset from a different angle from out of bounds. Left side. Llewellyn gets it into Izad. Chargois on the floor. Cox is on the floor. Threats on the floor. Into the paint, strong move, and the
Great
first
move.
basket of the quarter. Chargois
Great,
snaps a
great move.
17-0 run, John.
Just use the clock. Clock's your friend still.
.115 and counting. Page fighting for position.
Oh, no.
Oh, she saved it.
Kathy,
Tough pass
take
from
care of the ball.
3 in the shot clock. Hill got to get in a hurry. Play on. They used every second of that shot clock, but came up empty. Now we're under 1 minute to play in a timeout. Bill Franny wisely calls a timeout.
Good timeout call by Coach
Just
Franny.
to take a breath.
Yep, and we're under a minute. So we've got 2 full possessions left. Actually, according to the math, that'll be 3 possessions. That'll leave a second in the third possession if it were to go all the way down. So
after a sluggish 3 quarters,
the Lady Lions come alive in the last
Goodness.
4 minutes.
I don't think we've called
And
the Lady Lions a 17-0 run all season long.
And as I had stated earlier in the third quarter, that full court trap press that they do it so well, and it causes teams. And Coach Phillips sees this. She saw the temperature there of the Rams decreasing, in they're not as hot. They're not running. They're not defending quite as well, and they're not playing offense quite as well. Let's seize the moment, put on that full court trap, and it worked. It was a good call by Coach Phillips to kind of hold on to that and seize the moment. Notice when she needed to put that on.
Twice, Lady Lions were down by 13, but 6 left in the second quarter. 32-19, down again by 13. 44-31 with 3 minutes left in the third. Actually down by 15 at the end of the third, and then that's when the flip was switched.
The switch
let's
was
go
flipped.
Let's go with this switch was flipped. Someone's going to mark that one for a blooper.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You give us about
I always
eight,
give you about
eight
one,
a game.
1 or 2 a game.
Eight a game.
I'm good for 1 or 2.
There's an average of 8 a game.
Average 1.3.
No, it's 8. We count them.
Bloopers a game. Our wonderful SAGU Sports Network crew, I'm sure, is marking that already. Now we're allowing her team back there.
Taylor Hill with 16 points, rising up, being the leader that she is, and really helping lead this comeback in the fourth quarter.
Just 1 assist on the game, but she is making it happen on her own finally, breaking out of her own little mini slump here at home in the second to last home game of the season.
Becker finding other ways than scoring to contribute. You see there she has 7 rebounds, really staying home, fighting, making sure to secure the ball after missed shots.
So here we go. See the timeouts left. No timeouts remaining for Lady Rams. 2 left for Coach Phillips and the Lady Lions. Izad work it over right side. Now Chargois. Becker shadows her into the paint. Tough shot.
Same
Good
shot she hit last time.
And look at that rebound. And
now,
then she collects the ball. Elbows protect and begins to pivot out of pressure, and many times you'll get a reach-in foul, and she's going to go to the line.
Now it's game on from the foul line.
That's right. Take a look at Paige's numbers.
1 and 1.
Paige is 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Here it is, collect, turn, and there's the whistle. Izad. That is her fourth, her first.
These are big shots, or potentially shot for Charity Page, and she's more than capable. She's a good free throw shooter, has good mechanics. You just got to calm the nerves and become the ice cold drink of water that you are.
Money. Coach Phillips drawing up perhaps the defensive setup on either a missed or made free throw. You always want to give your team options based upon when free throws are shot, because many things can happen that happen in a hurry. We'd be ready for all different options. On a made free throw, maybe you set up another press. On a missed, maybe you set up a half-court press. What do you think you do if you're Phillips defensively here coming off this free throw?
Well, it depends on what happens with the free throw. I'm sure the press is going to be on if there's an instant miss. Um, then if you're up one, there's a token kind of pressure, full court pressure. If you make both,
Oh, I stand corrected. That's only the fourth foul.
well, they didn't make the change on the board. Then they had it at 4.
So all that for naught. 8 seconds differential on the shot and game clock. Be patient if you're the Lady Lions. Hill into the paint, not there. And a rebound on up ahead. Fuller, tough pass, turns it over with 16.3, was looking for, I believe, for Lou Allen and turned it over.
Well, this is where, there's a lot of coaching philosophies that could be applied.
Well, walk us through that.
Well, when you're on the road like this, it's and you're not a team that has a history of winning in the stretch run. Wouldn't be a bad idea to foul immediately, put that team into a one-on-one scenario, make them earn it, get the ball back in your hands, and just hope for the best. I hope that you go down to your All-American and try to get a 2-point shot. So worst case scenario, you tie it up, go to overtime, or they miss one and you get a 2-point shot. You take the lead and force SAGU, your opponent, to actually come down and make a spectacular play.
It was a 14-point win back in mid-January for the Lady Lions in a much tougher battle today. They're just glad to be tied right now after being down by 15 at the end of 3. Now with the chance, with the shot clock off, a chance to hold for the last shot and put up a game winner, unless Texas Wesleyan chooses to foul early to, like you said, send the Lions to the line.
But here's the thing. If you've got to commit to that idea right away. So there's 16 seconds. You need to leave plenty of time on the clock to be able to manipulate other plays on down the stretch here. If you're not going to foul right away, then you got to suck it up and play great defense. Do not let anything in the paint. Do not let Charity Page or Dottie Diggles get their hands on the ball for an easy shot in the paint.
Rule of thumb is generally when the first pass, go for the steal. If not, go for the foul. Let's see if the Lady Rams choose to elect that strategy or if they will let it play out and play straight-up defense with 16.3 left. Alexis McAfee inbounds. Over to Page, now Hill.
They are going to man up and just play tough defense. Got a little clock stoppage.
A gold
ball.
SAGU ball.
And if that were to happen again, there would be a technical foul issued against the home team.
So we'll reset the same thing with 12.2 left. 4 seconds gone. We'll never get those back. Hill in the backcourt with 10. Crosses the timeline. Oh, her defender fell down. Hill working inside. Turns, spins, throws up a prayer. Doesn't go in. Rebound. Loose scrub. Who wants it? We're going to go to overtime. Hill had a tough shot. It looked like it maybe was going to fall.
It did. It played around on the rim just for a second. And we'd seen her just a couple minutes ago hit a crazy drive, stop and pop like that. And it banked in off the glass.
Now, I want to credit the Rams for something. At 2:45, Charity Page gave the Lions their first lead of the game at 53-51. And from 2:45 on now, the Rams held SAGU scoreless.
Yeah, and we saw Coach Franny call that timeout instantly to regather his group and remind them, wait a minute, we still got to play some defense here. And they did. Credit them. They came back out and played excellent defense for the remainder of the game. And, man, that was superb defense. Even though the defender fell down, it was almost too much time left on the clock If that would have been 3 seconds less, you would have probably seen Taylor Hill take a wide
A
open
longer shot.
3-point
Yeah,
shot,
absolutely.
and she's hit her last two, so she's on the roll. And there you see the some of the game stats, the regulation game stats. Now that we're going into overtime, 23 turnovers for the
Ouch.
Rams. Most of those came in the fourth quarter. Most of those, they only had 10 at half,
During that 17-0 run, we
and
saw a handful of them.
and they played really well in the third quarter. So most of that is latter part of the fourth quarter. And here we go.
Cox will tip it up with Page. And the Lady Rams will gain possession, the first possession of overtime. Rams looking for win number 4 in the Sooner, looking to even the season series against the Lady Lions. Held serve after blowing a huge lead, shut down the Lions the last 2:45, held them scoreless. Offensive rebound, block, Diggles. That is going to be her first foul. That's going to send the Lady Rams to the line. And look at this. This is for the men, John, now. St. Greg's in danger, I should say WBU in danger of being upset by really one of the lower teams in the conference.
And that would be a huge, huge win for not only St. Greg's, but for SAGU.
That Richard Shields kid from St. Greg's can flat out play.
He is
And
a
I bet he's having a
fantastic
lot of
player.
those 92 points are probably his.
I bet they are.
He averages, I think, 25 points a game
One of the top players in the nation, one of the top scorers in the nation, I should say. And we'll keep our eyes closely on that, keep you updated with those scores. Just 2 minutes left in that game.
Second free throw is good, and the Lady Rams reclaim the lead. .425 left. Hill pass up to 3. Becker not there.
Both teams content with working the clock off, and that's a good strategy. Both coaches understanding how winded and fatigued their teams are, that working their opponents in defense is going to be the best idea at this juncture.
Becker gets it into Hill, into the paint. Another tough shot. And a rebound cleared by Cox. That's 2 very difficult angled shots that Hill attempted, trying to lead her team to victory, showing some senior leadership and some guts to take the shot, but both missed. There's a block by Diggles, picked up by Page. Here's Hill again. She'll cross midcourt with 3:40 left in your ball game. Down by 1. Takes a screen from Becker on over to Diggles. And you see Page and Threats going after it in the paint. Refs letting them play. Now there's a double team, a flat out double team inside the paint on Page. Instead, it's Hill again, no good. The refs let that ball go, and we're going to keep it going the Rams' way with 3:15 left.
Good defense there by Alexis McAfee, just continuing to play all out and wreaking havoc, really, just causing things to happen all the time.
You see Page is being literally double teamed in the paint before she even has the basketball. Becker with a lane denial. We'll keep it right here with 15 on the shot clock. That's some serious respect for Charity Page when she doesn't have the ball and she's being double teamed.
Absolutely.
Just squeezing her.
And for a reason, for a very valid reason.
Izod asking Lou Allen to move. Here we go, left side now, 7 seconds left. Lou Allen, Izod working on Hill. Blocked by Diggles right as the shot clock expired. Hill surveys, throws up a little floater, no good, gotta follow your shot. Diggles gets in there. There's a scrum, Diggles and
McAfee.
that's McAfee. And another It's going to be Cox. Both players fell to the ground, and it'll be McAfee going to the line. That's the 5th foul on Cox, and John, you like her play, but she's going to be done for the day.
Wow,
Let's give you numbers on Cox. I know you liked her. She's going to finish with 7 points and 15 rebounds.
what a fantastic athlete. She's only going to help this program in the future. She's just a sophomore, and Coach Franny's got to be excited that she's got years left to contribute to this Lady Rams team. She did a fantastic job tonight, keeping her team in it, and you really you can't applaud her enough for the great job she did tonight.
We're tied. 15 rebounds for Cox, 14 for Threats. And the Lions retake the lead by 1. 2:35 remaining. And the crowd beginning to get into it with the chance of defense. Will the Lady Lions, near turnover there, give this home crowd a win in game 1 of 2 tonight here at the Schaefer Center? Izod turns, spins, Hill holds her ground.
Oh my.
And gets whistled for the foul. I can't believe it, neither can she. She just stood there. That's her 3rd. That makes a 3-point play possibility for Layla Izod.
What a fantastic shot by Izod. Just the recognition to know that she had a defender near her playing some fairly tight coverage and leans back and kind of throws the one-hander up. Not a great, well-advised shot, but she knew she could take it.
And back over to the Lady Lions. So the lead is 1. These teams are trading free throws and baskets in overtime after we're tied 53 all. Hill, left side. And a foul on Threats. Trying to
be
give
careful.
Diggles some trouble. Diggles
Yep.
will go to the line.
Got to be careful on those entry passes. I think that was more of an errant pass than it was a foul. And they have to be concerned that Threats is in serious foul trouble. One more and she's gone. But understandably so. That was a little bit of a ticky-tack foul, as you would say, on Threats. She defended that well.
That was a bad call. I would agree with you. That was Threats can't believe it either.
Yeah, she's just playing good heads-up, tight, connected defense.
First free throw was off the mark. Second free throw, a chance to tie, is good. It was bad, then good. Tied at 56 apiece. That's point number 7 for Diggles. Daitisha playing good inside game, and there's McAfee. The ball is going to be turned over back to the Lions. As you see, Llewellyn tried to save it, went off her hands.
She
Credit
stepped
McAfee.
on the line, yeah. McAfee right there creating more havoc.
Hill over to Becker. 1:40 to play. Tie ball game. Hill has 16. Working over to McAfee. Hill's wide open 3. You got to take that. Instead she'll turn, spin, work back left.
Plenty of time left on the clock. The clock is your friend right now.
Tough shot. But Hill buries another one. Taylor Hill says, "Get on my back. I'll lead you." The lead is 2, and Hill has 18 points. She has exploded in the 4th quarter. Just like you say, John, just willing her team to victory. And Daitisha.
Good defense by Diggles down low. Took a little bit of a gamble, got that front side, and then got so committed. That could have been dangerous if that would have been a better entry pass, but she knocked it away.
1 minute on the nose left in this ball game. Chargoy looking over to Izad. Gets Hill in the air. Finds Threats. And we are scored. The tie is scored up. We are at 58 all under a minute to play. The score is tied. Each team averages 62 points a game. They're at 58 now. Inside Moet! Page puts it through!
And even in the double team, Page is able to execute that low post turn and shoot so well. That's what makes her one of the most dangerous centers in the Sooner Athletic Conference.
Did I just say the tie to score? Oh, I really did, didn't I?
And like I said, you're inching closer to your average of 8.
I'm now above my average a little bit. Let's take a look at some score updates from the women's side. WBU with a win today. Southwestern Christian a 1-point win over MacU. OK City a 3-point win. And John Brown wins easily against Bacone. I'm so excited. I'm getting twisted in my turn-tide. The tie is scored. What am I thinking? I'll tell you what we're thinking. We're thinking about a barn burner, 60-58 with 30 seconds left. Lady Rams a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Izad surveys the situation, 15 on the shot clock. On over to Trice.
You got to work it down. You got to find their All-American
There's
threats.
Threat. She's got it.
Get the ball in her hand.
Oh,
that's why she's an All-American.
Money! Timeout, Caitlin Threats with her 15th point of the game.
Both team leaders just rising to the occasion and just doing everything that they can to will their team to a win.
The poise and her body language, even her how she looked at the basket with her face, she just had confidence, serenity.
Yeah, she was relaxed and didn't try to force it.
Exactly right. So your coach, Bill Franny, you're on the road. Here it is again from just turns, spins, just surveys the situation. No defenders in her face. I'm going to shoot the ball. I'm an All-American.
Yep.
You going to give me that shot?
Yeah.
I'm going to take it.
That's mine.
60 apiece. Do you smell it? Double overtime, John?
Very easily could be double overtime. But it's funny that it's taken almost regulation plus an overtime
to get to their average,
right? Just get to their average. And here, Texas Wesleyan, the Lady Rams were on pace for a 100-point game at the end of the first quarter.
It was
actually on pace for a 96-point game.
It was 24-17 after 1, 35-26 after 2 quarters, 51-36 after 3, all in favor of the Rams. And then, of course, we talked about the 17-0 run. If you're just joining us here in the SAGU Sports Network, Lions a 17-0 run to force overtime. And we're tied again with 60 with 8.2 left, 60 apiece. Hill. Is there any more magic left in her right hand?
They got to look down low. Got to
get rid of it now. Got to get rid of Becker for 3. Oh, in and out.
Oh!
That may have counted had it gone in.
It was close.
We'll take a look at that again on a replay.
That
would have been close. The shot of the year at the Schaefer had that gone down for these ladies. Here it is again. I think it may have been after the.
It was after the buzzer, still in her hand.
So, let's play another overtime session, shall we? No rule changes here, just tack on another 5 minutes. Of course, both teams remain in the bonus with 5 fouls each. Looking at those in foul trouble for you, we're going to see Caitlin Threats with 4. Cox is already out of the game. Trice with 3 for the Lady Rams. The only player in foul trouble for the Lady Lions would be no one really. You've got Hill with 3, and a Belele on the bench with 3, and Becker with 3. However, let's check that. Charity Page, John, does have 4 fouls.
And so does Lakin Ward, but so does Threats. So, and you've got Cox out. At least Cox was able to play majority of that overtime.
Well, Ward, they've changed it. Ward just has actually one foul. The DAC
Oh,
stats and the scoreboard was wrong, so we're going to back up, and we're both wrong there. There's just one foul for Lakin Ward, so we're
interesting.
fine with Lakin. I
Okay.
was confused as
Well,
well.
that's interesting. What a shift.
From 4 to 1.
Yeah. Well, you get 10 fouls today.
It'll be Page, and we're going to see a different player tip since Cox is fouled out. It's going to be Fuller. Fuller, a 5'7" freshman guard, tipping off against Page, who is 6 foot tall.
This is normally where you would see Jabel Cox jumping. So now the possession arrow actually goes back to the Rams in case of a tied up ball, which is where you want it to
Hill for
be.
3, not there. Page with an offensive rebound. Those are huge here in the second overtime session. Get to burn off some more time off the clock. Look for a good shot. Good ball movement. Diggles. Bounce pass over to Becker. Hill. Back to Becker. 10 on the shot clock. Page finally gets free inside. Not the best shot and goes hard off the rim. Here come the Lady Rams. Izad shadowed by Hill. Straight up man-to-man defense by both ball clubs at this point with 4:10 left in the second overtime.
And content to be patient, which is the smartest move strategically that the Rams can make here. Let's get it down under 5 and then look for a
And
shot.
Becker called for a reach-in from behind, given the help defense.
And that's going to put her on the line.
And that is Becker's 4th foul as well. She's got 2 points, 7 boards, but 4 fouls. Fuller has had a really good game off the bench, looking for point number 15 to give her team the lead, and she hits the front of the iron, not there. More legs. I would tell my daughter all the time, use your legs, use your legs.
That actually should be a 1-on-1 shot, but they gave her 2 with the continuation.
Second free throw's good. 61-60. Now TWU back on top. Tough shot. Hits both sides of the rim. That's Diggles with the miss.
It's a good shot by Diggles. She can hit that shot, and she was relatively open. And possibly if she'd have leaned in a little bit, a little more experience down there will help her to lean in on that shot to try to draw some contact, and maybe even when you miss it, you go to the line.
Page at the line. And off the mark. Yeah, that's not a bad looking shot.
No, that's a shot she can hit. She's got a nice soft touch. We call it the delicate drop.
You call it the delicate drop. Page, second free throw. Misses both. Fighting for own rebound. Right into the Lady Lions bench. Back over to the Lady Rams.
McAfee comes up limping. She's got a little bit of a hobble. Not a good sign.
Hill, 7 points above her average. She averages 11. She's got 18. Key catalyst in this come from behind effort to win on the road here, or to win at home here. Long shot off the mark. Ball stays in bounds. Page corrals it for Hill. A fun one brewing here in game 1. We're in double overtime, and no, your screen says OT. We're going to call it second OT. Page slips past one defender, pump fake, clears, and gives the Lions the lead again. Page.
On her double-double trip.
She's got 10 now. Exactly right, John, and 8 boards behind that. Allen slides through. Izad Wide open shot to flat. Diggles clears for the guards with 2:25 left in double overtime. McAfee directing traffic on over to Hill. Rams now showing a zone defense, compressing the paint. McAfee, a no-look pass to Diggles. Not a good shot, maybe a bit outside of her range, John?
Yeah, but, it's on the threshold for sure, but not really the shot that you want to take with that much time left on the clock.
There's a tough one. Alexis with the board. That is her 7th rebound of the game. Minute and a half left. Lions clinging to a 1-point lead. Looking to improve on the season to 9-7. Hill, another tough shot inside. The senior
And that's what
got 20.
That's what you get for cutting, using the lanes when you don't have the ball. Making off the ball cuts gives you an opportunity to be open for easy buckets like that.
And what a time for Hill to find her game. I think her slump is officially over. Becker, loose ball. And now the Lions seizing control here at the Schaefer Center, up by 3 under a minute.
And you got to just take every second off the clock here.
Phillips directing traffic, standing, pacing the sidelines.
Yep, you can't leave anything on your shot clock. And even if you have to take a little bit of a bad shot, you want to get as much
Becker,
of that clock
baseline.
off.
She
Oh,
finds
great
Page.
pass.
And she got it! She got it! What a feed from Becker to Page! And the lead is 6. 25 seconds left. The Lady Rams have to hurry. Franny calls timeout. How about the pass from Becker going baseline? Found Page, who had scooted back to create more space. When she caught the ball, she had a free step back into the lane.
Yeah, and such patience exercise there, working the clock
Look
all
what
the
I
way
found.
down.
Wow.
Fantastic play, fantastic recognition by Becker. And you can just see that the Lady Rams, their gas tank is empty.
Good catch there. I think they've
They
given it all they have,
Yep,
and it
yep.
might just not be enough
Yeah,
today.
just a little bit on their heels there, just a half a step behind, and that's all it took right there. And it's just going to take a little bit of magic here, some really good shooting from long distance to get back in the game, and probably quick fouls to. And you just hope your opponent's not going to shoot the free throws well.
Becker, 3rd assist in the game and her biggest of the game. Each team you see with 1 timeout left. Lions, their biggest lead of the game comes with just seconds left. Check that, 1:15 left in overtime. Izab will inbound to Chargois. Chargois.
You can't just casually
Becker.
walk this up. You need to push it up and look for a quick shot. Holding the ball like this is not going to help you.
Desperation 3, not
Yep.
there. Tip. Page asking for the foul, but she'll take the rebound and the possession instead. And there's the foul from Izad to put Hill on the free throw line. You can start to feel the whole room exhale a little bit now.
Yep. As you can see there, just walking the ball up, not looking for a shot. All signs of extreme fatigue and just not knowing, not necessarily what to do, but not knowing how to do it because you're so mentally fatigued and your body is just giving out.
I think that's a real good point, John. I'm guilty of it as well. We can sit here and watch a game on TV, or in this case on the internet, on the SAGU Sports Network, and see 10 players moving about the court like chess pieces, and we forget sometimes the human element of of exhaustion as you see time expire, and the ladies will hold on to win this one 68-61. And what a win, what a huge statement win, a come from behind win. Perhaps the
Huge.
most impressive win we've seen this season outside the OKC
Yep.
win against the Stars a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. The most impressive comeback for sure. And they were really down and out, down 15 and in the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot of hope. Looking, that seems like ages ago, I know, but that's where this game was. The Lady Lions were on the ropes. As you see down there, the post game prayer, which is kind of an awesome sight to see, especially after a hard battled game between two teams that were very passionate, but it was great to see them come together at the end of the game. And that's what the NAI is about, man. Just great sportsmanship, and no better way to end that than with a post-game prayer.
As you see some highlights, some big shots and big moments for the ladies in white. There's a big one from Hill. That cut it down. And then Becker inside with the baseline move. And then the defense kicked in. McAfee with those quick hands and perhaps the shot of the game there from Hill. And then another big three from the senior. And it was all Paige as well, picking up her own loose change, putting it back in. And Hill again with the tough floater. McAfee finding Paige inside. Let's go down now to player of the game, Taylor Hill, who's with Adam Ferguson.
Thanks, Rob. I'm here with senior Taylor Hill. Now, Taylor, 20 points in the game. Let's talk about that fourth quarter. Defensively, you held them to 2 points for the entire quarter, which really sparked that comeback. What went through your team's mind in that fourth quarter?
Well, kind of struggled in the first half, and so our mentality in the second half was just we're going to keep fighting. We're going to go harder on offense, we're going to go harder on defense, and that's what we did. We got stops. So.
Now, one of the themes of this game was to bounce back. What's it like to be able to bounce back against a team that sort of sat at the bottom of the conference, but you guys fought tooth and nail to get back? As a senior, what's this win sort of mean to you?
Well, we've been down. We lost a couple in a row, and so it's kind of tough. But this win kind of gives us a little bit more confidence, No matter what place they're in, they played really well. But we had to come, and we had to play, and we fought back, and we ended up with a win.
All right, Taylor, we're proud of you. Good game. That's all I got for now. Back to you, Rob.
As you see her being congratulated by others as well, by Coach Donnie Boswick. Look at some final numbers for you for Hill. She'll finish with actually 22 points. Just 2 rebounds, 1 assist, but she was 8 of 10 from the field, 3 of 9 from three-point land to lead all scorers. Fuller led the way for the Lady Rams with 15. And again, what a statement win by these Lady Lions as they hang tough, hoping to maybe snag a little advantage and maybe pick up third place. Fourth still a possibility, but we'll see if they can hang on and have some upsets happen around the conference and finish third in the Sooner. This is a good way to start that, as now just 2 games remaining in the regular season. A quick break as the men are warming up for game 2 of our doubleheader right here on the SAGU Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yeah.